Welcome, welcome. Tonight is going to be a great evening. We have the Joyful Art Time show, and the theme this month is Farm Life Map. And the first week, we're going to do the barn, the farmer's barn. And so I'm really excited about that. We're graduating, so all the 4 weeks of this month, we will be concentrating on farm life with the Farm Life Map. What else do I need to say? I'm Vicky, RetroQueenBeeArt. Let's be busy in art. Welcome to my channel. I will get the comments up here. There they are. And we'll just wait a little bit here to see if we have anybody who comes. If not, I'm going to score something while I'm waiting. Well, if not, it'll just be me and the camera. Hi, Debbie Sue. Glad to see you, dear. Glad to see you. How's your day been? Oh, I'm looking for here it is, my ruler. How's your day been? Is it hot where you are? Let me see if that's going to be correct. I'm just measuring something that I guess I'm trying to figure out this barn, how to create a barn out of paper. Oh, that's going to be a little too... Oh, I got to do it more than that. Let's see. We're going to do maybe 3 inches. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if 3 inches is better. We're having a warm day today. But it had been raining for like 4 days in a row. Let's see if that'll work. Might be... Well, you know what I'm going to do? Because that's not right either. It's going to be 2.5. I don't want to touch my mouse. It gets weird on me. Have you been feeling okay, Debbie? I've noticed that when I watch your, and then I don't get back to check them off or make a comment on your whispering night, because I fall asleep. I wonder if other people do that. Probably, huh? Very easy to do that. Fall asleep. One. Let's see. 1, 2. Hopefully I do it right. Me and measurements are, oh, I don't think I did it right. Well, we're going to cover that anyway. Man, measurements, I tell ya. So we want it about right here. Let's see if that's better. I know, that's what I do. And then I don't get back because, you know, you wake up and you're pretty busy. And then I don't get back. That's what happens. So I need to get back, and maybe I should check them before I start. That might be helpful. At least that'll get done, and then eventually I'll get over to make a comment. Eventually. So I think we're going to make a triangle here. Yeah, it works. It works. And, you know, now, last night, it was kind of odd because I was sleeping pretty good, but then I could not sleep but 2 hours. So I'd wake up 2 hours, I'd go to sleep 2 hours. It was the weirdest thing. And then I wake up in 2 hours, and then I go to sleep in 2 hours. I'm trying to figure out how to get this on the same way. There we go. It was an odd sleeping, and then we had a little bit of a crisis, so I'm kind of, I don't know, it's just, so then I'm hurried up getting everything ready for the show. I'm just cutting this, hopefully. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, this will be a crooked barn. How come that happened? Can I fix it? Possible. Possible. I cut it upside down. Well, maybe we can change the door. So let's try this on the bottom. I don't want to do it upside down. So if I do it this way, then I want to do it this way. Would it be doing it that way? Yes, it would be doing it this way. Are you going to work on something, Debbie? Tonight? My sister's name is Debbie, not Debbie Sue. You'd probably like to be called Debbie Sue. Okay, then if I take this side, hi Ellen, glad you made it, girl. Okay, so now I want this, so why don't I do this? trying to make a barn template. Oh dear, Ellen. Life must go on. Okay, so this is just off a little bit. And this one we can make it a little less. I'm trying to do this template. And me and measurements, I tell ya. I do better just doing my eye. Oh, okay, I'm closer. I don't know why that one looks bigger than this one. Yeah, Debbie Sue, that's a good spot to be in. All right. Well, I think we better start. I do have a template, but I don't know if the measurements are. So that is 2 3/4. Ah, it is a little bit. See, my measurements are like, if that was in the middle, 1 2 3. This would be 3 and 6. I'm just going to push this over a little bit more. Okay. Okay, I gotta stop messing with this. We will get this barn. I will get this barn right. I think it's better. Okay, so that would be almost 3 inches. Oh boy. So we're looking like about in the middle of what I did. Okay. Okay, after I do this, I promise. And then you'll see my template. Oh, it's coming along better now. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. It's only a template, Vicky. Hi, Miss. How are you doing today? I'm working on a template here while people come into the show. All right. All right, done with that template. Miss M. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I think we better get started because it's getting time. So let's do our deep breaths. We're going to do 3 deep breaths through the nose, out through the mouth, and I'll just use my finger as meaning 1 deep breath, 2, and 3. And when I say go, that's when we start. And I'll say 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's start. Oh, I need to do those before I start the show. Those really make me relaxed. Hey, where's Miss Patty? Miss Patty, where are you? Where are you, Miss Patty? Are you hiding from us? You got to get up here on the stage and do our laughing yoga. You're our team leader. Here I come. There I am. Miss Patty, say hello. Hello to Ellen. Hello to Debbie Sue. Hello to Miss M. Grateful for you all to come and join the Joyful Art Time show. We're going to laugh and get some endorphins up, and we're just going to start. So 1, 2, 3, go. So contagious, Miss Patty. Oh, when you wiggle your eyes, that means you're laughing, right? And you're laugh, Miss Patty, laugh. Oh my! I'm gonna stop. Oh, Miss Patty, you are so hilarious. But we're glad that you are our mascot. Oh, thank you, Miss Vicky. I appreciate all of you. And yes, when my eyes wiggle, that means I'm still laughing. Okay, Miss Patty, we got to get going because Vicky was working on a template and the time was going by. So we've got to get going. But we got one scene to do. Well, are you going to get going or not? Okay, bye, everybody. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh. I need to exercise my arms more, I noticed. I have like 2-pound weights I've been putting on them, but that's only for 3 weeks. It's not going to do much in 3 weeks. Wow, okay, let's do our new scene. This is our farm life map, and it is for the month of July. We're in July. And the first week is the farmer's barn. The second week is caring for the animals. And the third week we have to have leisure. I put leisure time because I'm sure farmers have leisure time and they like camping and fishing. And then the fourth week we'll do some plow, plant, and preserving. Because, you know, farmers do a lot of craft and preserving foods and things. And then I have the little root cellar there. I know Debbie Sue has some stories about the root cellar, but I never had one. You know, I'm kind of like more of a city girl. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to do week. It's okay, Cynthia. No worries, dear. You're here, that's good. All right, we're going to go to the art table. Okay, this is what I was working on, trying to get a barn, and then I did this from mistake. So I think what I will do is take this and just try to cut this correctly. And we'll just have a little triangle thing on the door. That's what I'm going to try to do anyway. Okay, let's see. Is that correct? Do we have the same height? Pretty close. Pretty close. I don't know. I hold this thing. It must move when I hold it. Maybe I should clip it. That would work better. Let's try it. Let's try it. If I can get a clip, they're supposed to be right here, and they're not. I hear them. Oh my, oh my. Okay, well, we got this one going on. I might only need one. Well, okay. We're going to do this here. This is what I wanted to have done, but we had some crises in our family. So, you know, family, they take your time, right? They come first. Well, I kind of like the doors. I'm going to have to cut this off more here, I think. Or I go like this. You guys, you probably can't picture what I'm doing quite yet. Okay, so it does go out like that. All right, and then we're going to go like this. And I'm going to go like this. And then I got to do it better. All right. So basically, I just took a file folder. Look how my measurements were off. I can't measure with. So then I brought it into I. So this is probably, the file folder was about 12 inches by 5 3/4, 6 inches. And these doors are about 2.5 inches. Well, they're like, see, because my measurements are so bad. So you want to make the doors even. So they're 2.5, almost 3 inches. And then they fold over. And it still looks like this one to me is just a little. I'm going to do this with my eye just to see if that helps me. Barns don't have to like be perfectly straight, right? They're kind of. This is a whimsical barn. A whimsical barn. Okay. Now, I do have this. We could make, well, I could just cover it with this if we wanted to. Yeah, because this is going to be, yeah, we could use that paper. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you, I got these two books, Farm Anatomy, The Curious Parts of Pieces of Country Life, Julia Rothman, only because I am not a farmer. I've got to learn how to be a farmer. And lots of stickers. So we're going to play with stickers because look at them all. Tons of stickers in this book, and see they have lots of farm. Might as well just get that right out right now. Look at all those barns and horses. I'm not sure what we're, let's see, what are we doing? We are doing, I have to look at this. Hay, feed. So the barn stores hay and feed, shelters horses and farm equipment, and may have a small area for ducks or rabbits. Barn owls and barn swallows often nest there, and barn owls help by catching mice. And I think the birds, what do? They deal with the mosquitoes. They make little mud nests in the barn buildings, and they catch insects. They eat flies and mosquitoes, moths, and gnats. So I guess between the two birds, they keep the place pretty clean. And this book, and you guys don't need to get this book, but it is full of everything that a barn, see, it has the tractors. Here it talks about the rabbit hutches. Although I read that if you have a large enough barn, that some of the farmers will keep their, here they are, barn. Here's the barn. We'll keep some of the we'll keep here, raised in a barn. I wasn't raised in a barn. Who was raised in a barn? They may know about these things. Anybody raised in a farm? Yeah, I learned, Cynthia, from, I watched her video twice. This particular, you can do corset, but then who did I learn from? She just had a video out on it. Jessica. Her name is Jessica Paper Terrace. And so I saw her make a corset and I said, well, why can't I do that and just have the barn door, open it up, and I can put all the sticker animals in there. And we can decorate a little bit around it. I may have to draw a roof on it if I need to, and we can paint a roof. So Cynthia, you were raised in a barn. So you lived on a small farm when you were growing up. I don't know, because here it says that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of barns. They're Gabriel, a Monitor, and Gothic. And then it kind of even shows here the, see, now it shows the roof that I could maybe put on here. So, you know, I could put a roof on here. We could paint it, or I've got some material. We can make it, we can use material and make a whimsical barn. We don't have to, you know, like you do those whimsical homes, how you make them like that. We could do a barn like that. All right. And of course, my doors are going to be a little different, but you know, this is like too much to put on my doors. My doors are going to be a flip-floppy like this with no windows. And they have bracing, they even get into hardware, and a hopper window. So this is placed higher on the wall. This type of window provides great ventilation flowing over the animals. Oh, okay, so the hopper window, well, I don't know if we'll do that, but I mean, we could draw one, I could cut it out. We could put a hopper window here. That's a potential, we'll think about that. Now they have all these types, I don't know, some barns are just plain. I don't see all these fancy barn cupolas. I don't know if I said it right. Cupolas. This one doesn't have one. They can get kind of fancy. Let's see, the tops of barns are often adorned with cupolas that help with ventilation. They come in many different shapes and styles and may have a lightning rod or a weather vane on top. Well, we'll see. That's kind of a fancy one. This one's kind of cute. We could add that on the roof. Okay, here's our barn birds. Now, I think this book has owls. I remember seeing owls. I'm going to look real quick. There's pigs, corn, owls. I know. Oh, kitchen stuff. They cook a lot on the farm, I think. Did you do a lot of homemade cooking on the farm when you were growing up, Cynthia? They're there. There's the owl. There's the birds. I knew they had them. Okay, so we're going to cut this out. So we're going to use those stickers. Okay. So we got that. So they have a very wide, these barn swallows, and there's their little mud nest with their little babies. Cute. And then the barn owl likes to nest in man-made structures. Oh, so that's like a nesting box for them. Huh, I didn't know you would make a structure for them to have their babies. Well, so if you hang a nest box in your yard about 15 to 20 feet high, they will come and nest there, and they will feed on the rodents. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I don't know if I'll ever do that to my backyard. So they can have a corn curb, kind of the building is used to dry and store corn on the cob. They could have some attachment like that. They could have hay sheds attached. They could have grain bins and silos attached. They can do, here's their water tank and their windmill. Seems like we had a, I might have missed it. It seems like we had a windmill in here. Because we could add a windmill. I remember seeing one. Right there. A windmill. Okay. And then it goes into chicken coops, so we'll deal with those next time. Raised in a barn. I hated picking okra. Oh. So, oh, you had a Gothic barn. Okay. They're really pretty. You did a lot of canning and freezing vegetables. I hate picking orca. We canned and froze a lot too, Cynthia. So were you born in a barn as well, Debbie Sue? Now we got to get this big old thing here. How are we going to do this? I got to make room. Oh, I got to make some room. Put the water here in case I need it. My tea. Yeah, they usually aren't really fancy. Most barns that I see, they're kind of old looking around here, but there really isn't, they're not well, we have one dairy farm that's active, and that's about a 20-minute trip. Yeah, I'm gonna put these up here. I'm gonna need this because I got some stamps. So maybe I'll put this over here. And do you guys have any active farms where you live? I think we have like small farmers, because they do have a farmer's market. I don't know that I could go to. We could do that. That would be fun. I could film it. We could do a field trip. And I think they're small, how can we say it? Like small farmers. Okay, so you did you raised food, the gardens. Yeah, because I think the younger farmers, or well, I shouldn't say, yeah, I think you kind of have to be young to be a farmer because they work hard. They really do. I'm like, they work really, really hard. Oh, here comes my husband. Oh, yep, up the steps. Okay. This looks so huge. I'm going to work out of Zach's journal all this month. Let's see. I got to get something fixed here. I don't remember. Is it this one? No. Okay, Vicky. This one. Okay. And let's see if we can, like, maybe make this. Ooh, that's better, don't you think? Can you still see okay? Welcome in, Foxglove Fairy. You're from Toronto. Oh, that's cool. You hear my dog. He's all excited about seeing Sean. And I didn't close my door today. So you might hear my husband talk to the dogs or do a few things. This is a home. We're at a home. Okay, here we go. I'm going to work on this page. I thought I would start at least the barn. We're going to, and what I did is this is made out of paper sacks, and I just painted all this white just in case I wanted to paint. I don't know, I just thought, well, let's just paint it all white, and then the paint will stay on top and won't absorb into the brown paper. So if we're going to do a roof, we're going to have to leave room here. Oh, I got to kind of look at these and that way I can draw, but I need to look at something to help me draw. Let's see. So I'm just going to kind of, let's see. So a cable. So this one doesn't really match too much. We could do, we could do one like this, I think. Let's see, where's my pencil? So we could just put, gotta have enough room here, so let's go down a little bit more. No biggie if I got marks there. If we just put one of these. Do I have enough room there? I think it's going to reach that very top. And then if we do, I just want to do a simple weather vane. I don't want to make it with all the chicken, but maybe just the arrow. So if we do this here, and we kind of have this and this, and then we just put an arrow on it. And then this will have do. There we go. Now we can fill this in with fabric. I've got some fabric. Or we can open the, it's like kind of opening the, oh, I'm off a little bit there too. How do I get off? I don't get it when I measure it. I don't get it. I'm just going to do my eye here. Now when we cover this, I'm not going to be so picky. If I'm off a little bit, I'm off a little bit. So I think we should, what do you think about just, gosh, I hate to waste the paper. So let's do the doors with this paper. That's what we're gonna do. What do you guys think? Should I just, hi, scrappy girl, Dana. Welcome in. I haven't seen you for a while, dear. Foxglove Fairy. I'm making an omelet. I'm trying to make a barn. This is a Vicky's barn. This is called Vicky's barn. I forgot to keep this straight under here. So I'm just going to kind of like measure it like that, but then I'm going to keep extra paper in case I measured it wrong. Okay, so we're going to just kind of keep some extra paper. I didn't keep extra paper for the side, did I? Oh well. Let's see if this will fit our barn door. Oh, okay. Let's wrap it around a little bit. Okay. Okay, so let's just kind of cut it off right here. And I may do some sewing too after I do this. I'm going to glue it on. My machine is in the back of me, but I'll do that off camera, off the show. For some reason that just wants to go like that. So okay. All right, so I'm just going to take some, we are going to take some, okay, where are you? Glue. I thought you were over there. Well, I could just do this tacky glue, the quick dry, I guess. Okay, so we're going to go here. If I can see where the ends. Okay, are you clogged up? I guess you are. You are clogged up. Tacky glue. Okay, well, I have some older. Maybe it won't be tacky. It'll still, oh, it's still got some in the bottle. Let's just use it. I'm just going to kind of take my finger and make it my son worked in a barn. I gotta get something for my hands. He took care of horses. It was I guess it was more of a stable type barn. He spent some time in Utah and learned to manage a farm where he was trained with horses. He would rope cattle too. Okay, here we go. I'll just leave that there. I don't know. I can always take it off. We can cover it. And I will probably trim around, see where I need to trim some, but that's okay. We need to glue this down too. Well, I think we just need to be creative, right? Kind of think out of the box. And just be creative and try to figure out. And I thought, since this kind of matched my son, because he had some experience with farming, that I would do that for the month, farm life. He also could grow vegetables. He had a green thumb. My gosh, that's a big loud pop. Don't tell me we still have. I think I'm gonna, that's just still a little bit wet. Okay, so we gotta do this other side. Right. Oh, we still have pops going on in our neighborhood. These fireworks, they really were getting to us. Just getting to us. My dogs over 4th of July, they hate the fireworks. Hate the fireworks. So even though I medicated them, they weren't like shaking continuously with the medication, but they still wanted to be up on my lap, constantly on me. And 3 dogs in one lap. So basically you can just sit there and watch movies. That was my 4th of July. I don't know if anybody has watched the Avatar. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how good a movie that is. It really is a good movie. So there's Avatar 1, and then there's a new Avatar that's out. And the new, the new Avatar made tons of money. Tons and tons of money. So Anyway, I thought it was good. I really enjoyed it. I really did. I really enjoyed it. Now, why is this crooked? All right, well, it's probably because I'm going to have to do this. All right, so stop messing around with it, Vicky, and let's just get on with it. Oh, that one doesn't work. Get on with business here. Yeah, the Avatar movie, oh my gosh, it's good. But I was a little bit lost with the characters because I didn't understand some of it. But if you watch Avatar 1, and we went back to it and watched it, so we could understand Avatar 2 better. And you will. You'll see with the characters. You'll understand the characters better. Under the bed? Oh man, mine jump on me. I have this larger chair that I do use. In watching TV. And so that's good because, oh, I keep wanting to use that one. I can usually fit one dog on my head and then the two on my lap. One goes up on my head. There's a little thing on the chair. Sometimes I push him off my head, but he'll go on my head. But they're all on me. Oh my. Okay. There's our doors. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Just cutting this little piece off. And probably this little piece I can just boop. So this is a little bit, oh, that's because I have to cut it. Okay, so then we're just gonna cut this. And there we go. You always need a good pair of scissors. I think I got, this is a sheet. I have several, I maybe have about 1, 2, 3, 4 books of paper, of this kind of paper. And I went through them all to see, that's the only one I had that came closest to looking kind of like a barn. Okay, so we can call this a wonky barn because we're going to be putting something in the middle. Let's see here. I'm going to kind of make that like that. Going to cut some of this off. Okay. All right, so this is the beginning. Okay, let me get some of this off here. Put it in my trash can. Okay, now, what do I have? I picked out, I have this, and I have this. What else? I have this. I mean, we could go. Would these animals look good on here? That's the thing. How are we going to do the, well, that'll be outside. Well, we can put these on the outside. We don't have to put them in the inside, do we? We can put these in the outside. Okay, that's fine. We can make this decorative. We can have a really fun looking, I have this, and I have this. This might be cute for windows. All right. So what are we going to start with? I do have this too. That would look cute too. I wonder if we, okay. This doesn't quite fit. If we did this one, this fabric would fit. And then we could put the red. See, I do have this fabric and it would fit. And let's see, is there a specific pattern that looks better? So we could start. We could just start here. Aha. I think we're going to try it. Oh, tonight is my 16th wedding anniversary. Well, that's nice. That is nice. I want to make sure I got this right. Okay, this is right. This is inside out. I think I'm just going to glue that on and then I'm just going to cut it out. Hopefully I'm running out of glue. That means I got to get into my other one. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Now I had a needle. I'm going to have to get a needle to unclog it. Good night, Ellen. You'll have to come and watch some of the replay. Not all, you know, you can skip around in it to see the final product. At least get an idea of what we did. I have to unclog this. Unless, oh, Look at this. I never opened it up. Can you believe that? I'm like, oh, how come it's not working? Well, it's because you didn't open it up, Vicky. That would help. And with longer fingernails, you can't, you gotta get some scissors or something to help you. Because I still have to use them. Hopefully my thumb will be okay. There we go. Oh, hi Jersey. Glad to see you, girl. Well, we're making a barn. It's going to be a whimsical barn. You know, like they make the whimsical houses? Kind of like that. I think I made whimsical houses before with you guys. But the last time we did it with paint on the gel plate. And see, I'll probably sew this as well once this is dry. So we want this to be like this. Okay. Hopefully I got it right. Yes. This is an older material. It's got that puffed out, a puffy design to it. I don't know what year that was. It was made in though, but I know it's vintage. At least I know it's vintage. Do we want to give the doors any little oomph? We could. Oh, I didn't leave enough here. Well, no, we're not going to do that because I didn't leave enough on that side. Okay. Oh, that's good, Jersey. Calendars are fun to use and as pages in your junk journals. Or, you know, you could do a planner. I'm so glad to see you, Jersey. You're such a busy girl, but that's good. That's good, Jersey. I've got some, that's okay. You have an assistant here that will help me daily, so she's helping getting my art area ready. Yay! Yay, girl. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Now I'm just going to cut this because I'm going to sew around this barn. I got to do the sew around the barn. Whoops, we got Alexa going. If it gets too noisy, just let me know because I can shut my door to my room. That'll help a little if there's too much background noise. We're gonna have a beautiful barn inside. We're gonna have a beautiful barn inside. All right. Now, do we need to put some windows? Maybe on the doors, we'll put some windows with some material. There. Vicky, do you use glitter glue? I do not. I have no glitter glue. I just use regular glitter if I'm going to use it. That's what I'll do. All right. Now, I mean, we could add some of this here. If we want to. You want to make that half and half. I could cut this and maybe make it smaller. We could go 1, 2, 3 lines. Oops. Hi, you guys. Just what you wanted to see. I put my mouse away. How did that happen? Oh, I know how it happened. It hit my little thingy here. Okay, we'll put this upside down so it won't get hit. Let's see here. I just have to get back on the art table. There we go. I put my mouse away from me so that wouldn't happen because I forget that it's there. What do you think? Should we add some of this tack to it? I can add 4 lines. Well, let's just do 3 lines because then that'll become right above there because that's kind of pretty. This is going to be a pretty barn. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if this will tear. Not sure. Let's try it. Oh, it'll tear. Okay. This is like what they call tack material. And we would just put it right here. Okay, right here in the opening. So let's just right here. So you want to use glitter glue for a project? Foxglove? Okay. Do you have a name, Foxglove, or do you want us to call you Foxglove? Do you have a channel? That just adds a little flavor to the area. Okay. I think we need some windows. I'm gonna get carried away, right? Where's that? You know, I also have, where did that go? It was, here it is right here. So we can make some windows with this gauze. So we can make 3 windows, a window here and a window here, and we can do a window up here. Okay, now how, it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, it does matter. How big should we make this window? We're going to make this window about that size, I think. So we're going to cut this. It's all going to be eyeball. So the windows might be a little wonky, not sure. This is gauze that has been dyed. All right. Going to put this like right here. Oops, I keep forgetting we have to like use the whole scissor, right? To get it straight. Oh, like that. So these will not be exactly straight because this gauze material does move around quite a bit. And I'm just going to paint it here, here, and here. Well, I'll paint it with glue. We can add something else, I think. This is the start for our window. We might have to add some framing to it. Okay. Now, how am I going to get that window to be that big on the other side? Well, let's just try to go like this. Now, guys, you pay attention to me. I don't want you moving all over the place. Can that be something that you can do for Vicky? Oh dear, I didn't do it in one fall swoop. got this. Okay. So how do we go here? We're about the same size. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. Whoop. Okay, guys. Let's think how pretty you'll look. You're kind of really gauzy over here on this side. And I'm just going to cut that off because it's just too gauzy. Okay. It's really difficult. All right. We're a little bit short here. Let's try to boop, 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 boop. Use the whole scissor. See if it works. This one might be a little bit smaller. Let's see, am I gonna like a small one and a big one? If so, we could put the small one down here. That way, and then we could put our other one here, and we could do a framing around them, I think. It's because I cut off that edge. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Whoops. Okay. And we might put a chicken in the window or an owl in the window. We could do that. Put one of those owls in the window. That would be kind of cool looking. Okay. And then we are going to put whatever they call this, a different kind of window for ventilation. Okay. I'm getting these little things seem to let's go about right here. And whoop. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, let's do this way. I think I'm cutting it straight, but then I'm not. Okay. Pretty good job, guys. Not bad. You weren't too bad. Okay, this we gotta fix up here. that a little straighter? Yeah, we can work with that. And let's see. Gosh, I'm having a hard time getting this straight. Gosh, I'm going to have to pick this off. It wants to attract to this material, the gauze. All right. So we're just going to do this. It's going to be a wonky. Let's see if I can make it a little more straighter here, or it's going to be a round window maybe. Maybe I can get it here. Okay. Boop. Getting better, getting better. I don't know what we're going to frame these with though. Okay, so let's, all right, this one, oh, I'm just having trouble. Okay. Well, that's not bad. So let's try to put this more in the middle. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to stick this on a little bit because I'm probably going to sew this, I think. Let's see. Gosh, it moved on me. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, there we go. This is wild. The roof will probably save it. Like, oh, that's a barn. Okay. Okay. All right, time for tea. I ended up cutting the green. I'm gonna have to move this up. Oh, poo, Vicky. I can do nothing perfect, I tell ya. And nothing will be perfect. Close enough. Okay, now let's outline these. Oh, see, I have these things too. Now, these are odd. But we might be able to put this like, I have these little basket things. I don't know. I don't know. I kept them. My basket fell apart. It was very old. And I just kept these little things from the basket. Maybe they'll look kind of funky like that. We can pretend they're a fence. Okay, that's an idea. Now I have rickrack. We could use that. I have just a plain old red. I could use that. This is a little thicker. I have this wooden, we could do that, or red, or the rickrack. Oh boy, decisions, 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 decisions. Or I've got this big old thing too. We could do this. Oh, that might look better, and then it kind of matches that, huh? Should we do that? This just looks, I like the red, but it's too thick. What do you guys think? I know. Let's do the red because we're getting back to the barn colors. I'm just going to take this and I am just creating. I have no idea what I'm doing, Debbie Sue. I have no idea. I'm just like winging it and hoping it'll turn out good. Hoping that it'll turn out good. Okay. I got enough stuff in here to work with, don't I? Okay, and then we'll just take this window. We're gonna make, this is gonna be the window frame. And I can always trim it up here. Oh, I think we need to like do that. Okay, and we're gonna do this and do that. Let's see if I can trim it up. I think I could. I guess we could make this a fairy's barn instead of a man's barn. We could do that. There we go. Oh, that's just a piece of something. Okay. Then we're going to make this come over here. And then I have to kind of trim this up because the string wants to go straight. All right, so then we're going to go, we're just going to go on the top of these. And we're going to cut it. Yeah, this is just called flying by the seat of your pants again. That's what I do. I'm very good at doing that. I'm very good. I'm very good at doing that. Okay, there's one window frame. And we're going to put this other one the best we can. Let's do this first. Okay. And then we'll do this other one. I decided to wait till after these dry to cut the windows, because I can go in and trim them with my little scissors, but I don't want to get my scissors too gluey. These ones are already getting gluey. I can clean them with alcohol. That works. Okay, so we're gonna kind of keep that like that and that like that. That's kind of a big blob there. And, oh. Okay. And then we're gonna go like this. I don't know where I got this big. I mean, I must have gotten it at a thrift store. It almost looks like a yarn, but oops, but I'm not sure. Well, scissors, I'm going to get you a little bit gluey because I don't want you to be too long here. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Kinda, oh, got glue on my fingers. Okay. So there goes 2 windows. Now we got one more here. Okay, and then we're gonna do the sides here. Well, the seat of my pants. That's what I'm saying. The seat of my pants. You guys should know me by now, right? I didn't make a prototype. Nope. This is my first one right here. I don't know why I don't make prototypes. It might be good in some ways. It's just hard for me to be that organized and get everything done. Okay, there we go. do this one. It says quick drying, but it takes it a little while to dry. Guess I could use this. Okay. Oh. So I drew the top of it there. Let's see if it still looks good. So I need to sew this, guys. I'm not sure if this will stay on its own. It might, because we have the windows a little extra weight on the doors. But yeah, I do need to sew this. Yep. Okay. Well, so what I think I'm going to do, because I don't think I can add much more to that, but we can, I think we'll paint the roof. I'm just going to put some of this up. Because I don't see, let's see, where did I have this? Oh, this is my material. Yeah. I mean, I do have green if we want to. I mean, it would, oops, we could make the roof out of that. Or should we paint? I'm thinking, okay, I'm just getting all these scraps in here. That's too little. Okay, get you back in here. And then I could just paint the weather vane. What do you think? Should we put the green roof on? Hi, Cynthia. Welcome, welcome. I'm in a big experiment mode. I'm making a barn. It's a whimsical barn. And then we're going to put little animals all around here. I just stuck that there because we have to decide. I can either paint a roof or we can just continue on with material. And then I will just, this little weather vane that I drew here, let's see. Okay, so we have like one of these stickers. Now are they gonna, oh yeah, they come up. So a weather vane would probably look kind of nice by it. And we have these flying, oh, I was thinking maybe the owl, we could put an owl in the window. It has to be there. Put an owl in the window. And we have a mate. This one's flying, but this one's standing. All right. And, oh, this is already made. I could just stick that on the roof. Or this, it's already made. Why don't we do that? It's a little more fancier than the one I drew. Now, we can have a bird flying. We can move that up here. There. All right. We have our sparrow and our owl. And I think did anybody think that I should use the material for the roof and then I can put one of the stickers on for the weather vane? That would look good, huh? What do you guys think? I'm just going to leave it crunchy up there. So I'm just going to cut it here. No way is this perfect. Did I cut? Let me try the bigger scissors. Okay, so let's cut this all in one swoop. At least I can do it that much. Okay. Then we can put that right there. I'm going to put our barn right there. It's coming together, gals. It's coming together. No, Cynthia, this is junk journal night. And then Thursday is watercolor at 6 p.m. This Thursday we'll be painting a horse and a barn. And it won't be whimsical like this. It'll be out of a book. Let's see, what's her name? Emily? I can't see the other line. And that's the problem. Let's see. Oh, and I also have stamping. I can put little stamps for borders too. Okay. So let's get that there. And let's just do the darn thing. Now, I got this was from a party thing. The Irish are kind of cuckoo over the Irish state. So let's see what this looks like. Hopefully I got it okay. One of their headbands or something, but I just thought, oh, I'm going to take it apart because that material is cool looking. All right. So I've got to make this a little bit better. We'll see if we can match this side. Oh, it's really hard to cut this material. No, I think that's the outside. This is the inside. Okay. So there we go. I can just glue that on there. Ta-da! I don't know if you guys are laughing. You're thinking, wow, cuckoo, what is she doing? What is she doing? I'm going to leave the bottom. I got to sew the barn, so I'm going to leave the bottom open so I can stick the barn underneath that. So this barn has what? Moss growing on it? I'm going to stick that. I think it'll look okay. See, we're going to stick that under there. Let's see. Where was that? Here. This is the one. I was thinking, well, it has to be on the roof, but I could just cut that part off. We're going to try it. And if it didn't look good, we'll get another one. There's that one there. So what I'm thinking, just cutting that off. And if I can put it straight. And doing that. I think that's a cute little barn. Don't you think? It's a whimsical barn made out of material. Now, when I get this done, I can add well, I want to add this, but I'm not quite sure where to put it. And I have some material that has flowers. So what are we adding here? We could add ducks or rabbits. We can add horses. Okay, ducks, rabbits. Where can we add the rabbits? We could just pretend I could put the rabbit here. There's two rabbits. Oh, there's a brown one and a white one. Let's do the brown one. And let's do the white one. And let's put you kind of more like this. There, so you kind of peek out too. Okay, and then, well, we got a horse. Let's see. So it has to come on this side. Our horse. Or we can we put him inside there? I don't know. I think these animals need some hay, and it seems like they did have hay. Hay stickers. Hey, hey, hey. Now I could put this like this, but I would have to put some hay. Oh, it's not showing unless you open it, so that's okay. That's okay. I know they have hay in this sticker book because I've seen it. This is pretty good sticker book. It's more than 750 stickers. Flying by the seat of my pants, that's what I do. It's coming together though. Okay. I know I saw hay in here. I have no idea where I saw it. Here is oats. Oh, hay right there. I may have to cut it in half. Let's see. We can do that, no problem. Let's see. Or we could do something like that. And do this other one on the other side. I may have to re-glue these using some glue. I'm not sure. Does that look better there? Okay. So we got our rabbits, we got our hay. I knew we needed some hay. I don't know if I can put hay anywhere else. There is a pitchfork here. Let's see. I could put the pitchfork wait, I got an idea. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I think I still got to put a duck, right? okay. And here's some ducks, because I didn't pull any ducks. We got the horse. I don't know why farmers like ducks. I don't know why. Do you guys know why farmers like ducks? Let's see, that says call. But they need some water, don't they? A runner. Why do farmers like ducks? I have no idea. I know, I don't have no idea either. Okay, so ducks. How do we put, we just like, they don't need it, they need some water. How are we going to put water in the barn? But they probably sleep in there, and then when the farmer comes and lets all the animals out and feeds them, then they get wet. I think that's how it happens. So we're got to do some, like there's these white ducks and there's this fowlos, a runner duck. So we have to put our ducks over here. We have no choice. So that's where they're going to sleep, over in this corner. And the hay is too roundy. I have no idea what ducks sleep in. Do they sleep in something? Do they sleep in something? I have no idea. You don't have flowers, so the only thing I could think would be bedding, and we're going to just pretend it's green bedding. That's what we're going to do. So we got 2 ducks. Do we need another duck in there? We have a call duck. Why not? Oh, we have this duck. This is a pretty cute duck. How are we going to fit you in there, duck? And then we're gonna, there. So we have our ducks, we have our horses, we have our hay, we have our rabbits, we have our birds, the owl, we have our roof done with the weather vane. That's our barn, guys. I just need to sew around here, and then when I do that, I'll just paste it in there. I did it. I did it. Heck, I didn't know what I was doing. But it came out okay. How about that? Did it. Yay. Now I don't want to put any more barns in there, even though we have barn stickers. I don't know where they went. I'm going to put them up here. And next week we do the animals. But see, I don't think the barn stickers, well, we could have this. Let's see. See, I don't think, I mean, we could do that for the horses, I guess, but it's so little, it doesn't really match, does it? Well, I will think about it, because when we do the animals next week, we might include some of that with the animal stickers. We'll see. There's more veins up here. Wow, there's so many stickers. All right, I'm impressed. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I didn't pay, it says $12.95, but I didn't pay that because I bought it at the thrift books, and I think I paid like maybe $8.99 because it is a second hand, although it's, you know, they said it looks like brand new, but somebody bought it and just didn't use it. Okay, what time is it? I have no idea. Are we getting close? Oh, I gotta get my... Whoops. My special mouse. $10, okay. 8:08, yep, time to quit. 8:08 here, 11:07 there. Well, that was fun putting a barn together. Oh my, oh my. We'll see what brings next week with the animals. I may have to add some more whimsical things so that the page, you know, looks good. I do need to add maybe some little flowers up here or something. And this kind of is floating our barn, so we need to do something here to make it so it doesn't float on the page. Because I started up here instead of here. I just, see, I could have made it this down here, but instead I did it that way. For some reason, that's where my eye went. So we'll do something here. Not sure. Oh, Evie, how you doing, dear? We made a barn, a whimsical barn. Yep. This is a cool sticker book. We're going to actually do paint a barn, and we're going to paint a horse on Thursday. And I don't have my book right by me. It's over on the other side. I can see it from here. But it's Emily. I'm going to use Emily's book again, the farm book. But after, at least for this month, I'll try to do more sketching and watercolor next time. And remember, in August, I'm taking the 3 weeks August off, so I'll come back on the 3rd week of August, but I'll be doing vlogs. We're only going to stay like 1 week in what am I saying? We're only going to stay 1 week somewhere. I'm having a brain fart. I did that on my video. Sometimes I get these, where's my brain? I don't know the word. I'll go blooper. It's funny when I see myself do that. I can laugh at myself. Uh-oh. Well, get a picture for you to follow, unless you want to, AV, unless you want to just take the picture I have. I have it on my community page, the picture of the barn and the horse that I'm going to paint. So you could just draw that and then paint that. You could take a photo of it on your phone for a reference. I find that if I use a reference when I'm painting, it's better. So, bye, Jersey. You have a great night, too. My son did some barn work with the horses. He used to, and he did go to Utah to kind of learn about more about farming, and he lived on a farm. And so he also roped horses, cattle, did cattle drives, and he really liked it. So that's why I'm doing the farm. And he grew garden. He could grow things. More on the creative side. Well, maybe, can you make a template? And then you could just trace it. I know if you have some tracing paper, you can trace the object where you're painting, the object, so you could, I'm trying to think, if you could, I don't know if you know Canva, because you can blow up a picture of a horse. You take a picture of a horse or a barn, and then you can make it larger in Canva, and then use tracing, and then print it, and then how do you do that? Then you trace it on tracing paper, then you take your tracing paper and put it on your board thing, and then you push down on the pencil side and it'll trace. Oh, I know there's some steps, but you might figure it out. Tracing paper works. I've used that before. Oh, you don't have a printer. Okay. So even if I sent you the barn and the horse by email oh, you don't have a printer, so you can't print it off. Well, there's a few things you might need to get someday, Avi. No worries. I know you can figure it out. I know you can figure it out. Okay, I am going to say goodnight. And remember to give me a thumbs up and also a comment in my comment section. I was reading that the comments really help the algorithms. I looked at, I'm growing a little bit every day. So if you can come back and make a comment on this particular video, that would be great. I did notice I have like 75% of my people participate on the channel. I was like really shocked to see that. So I really thank you all for commenting and checking and watching my videos and coming to the live and saying hi. I really enjoy it, and thank you from the bottom of my heart, everybody. And I'm going to send you peace and love to you and your families, and I say peace and love out to the universe. It needs a lot of peace and love out there. Whew. So I read also, if you just speak it out to the universe, it's helpful. It gets the right energy going. So thank you all. I appreciate you all. And I will hopefully see you Thursday at 6 p.m. We'll do the watercolor. Bye-bye, guys.